Hey, yo. What up, guys? What it do and how's it going? And how is your night so far? Mighty Sun here. Welcome back again to another reaction video at your service. All right, so up next, here is a new notification I just received, and this must be the new song that Mieux was mentioned. So here I am going to be reacting to an all original rock that is by Okazawa and the lovely Mieux herself. So together, this is the title that is simply known as Mask. So let's go ahead and check this out, and let's put in the old-fashioned way is that let's put a dawn to those masks, and let's get right to it. So without further ado, in 3, 2, 1, and time to react. Look at that. That is awesome. And what of a good tale, and I know that there are some stories that consider that leads into a sad, and that that reality starts to kick in, and which that when it comes to couples, or that those who are in relationships, there are some things that there's no such thing as a happy ending, and that deep down that things are not, they're not happy with with themselves, or that one individual is not that happy, and yet you're putting putting a facade, or in this case is that you're putting a mask, that you're trying to fool everyone to think that you're happy, but in reality that you're just unhappy with yourself, and and the female companion is thinking the same thing as well, and that things don't go as completely as the way that how the universe works, and which that is that the lack of communication, and that it leads to that things goes into a complete turmoil, and that's where the force comes in, and basically you get being separated, and that it's over. It's that little thing that you call that life is now gone, and that is just nothing but just leads to emptiness. And you know when you wear the mask, it's more than just to conceal your identity, but it's just it's just concealing of what your true feelings are, and that you're just hiding it from everybody, from of what you really felt, or what's deep inside of your heart. And that's the definition, that you're basically, it's just you're trying to hide everyone of what's on your mind, and what are your true feelings are. So that's the kind of that I've known for a fact that when it comes to that you're just you're just putting a little act to it, that you're okay, or everything is okay, but in reality it's not. And especially when it comes to of a relationship, that's another of a piece of it, that things are not going accordingly, or things are not going simply right for you. And if things don't work out, then clearly that it's never meant to be, and that it's just that it's just you're just not happy with yourself, and that's one of the reasons that you need to talk to somebody, and to converse of your what your feelings are, and that you needed to get to simply let it out. Now that is a deep and such of a raw emotions, but at the same time that is just extremely powerful of the notes there. And Okazawa did a very heavily through of the string notes, that is just nothing but just a consistent wave, and in a way that it kind of reminds me a little bit, and I mean this that to the heart, that it does kind of reminds me a little of Metallica Into the Sandman in a way with that. And it's just how it's just elevated that so highly, and that the drumming was also that escalated it in the start of the opening, that was also pretty heavy, and that give that such a kick start there. So that's what it just reminds me of it. And Muse did excellent on the vocals, and it was just such of the high notes, and that such of the most deep of her voice, and it gets a little of a little higher and higher, and that what makes it that the such of a compelling, and such of a true of the goddess of a siren, that brings it such of the sense, and that such of the notes that throughout the song, and that give that such of the raw display there. So that is pretty excellent. And once again, a good song there, and being diverse that gives that such a message out there that if if you're trying to hide yourself, then you shouldn't, because all you're doing is basically that you're just lying to yourself, or that you're just concealing everything that's deep from the inside of what you truly feel. So that's my take on the mask. So if you guys do enjoy that video, and if you did, let's leave it a like, and also leave a comments down below. And once again, great work between the Okazawa, who did the songwriting, and the vocals by Mieux. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and peace.